So today is February 16th, Monday, something like that. Anyway, I did forget to do the sex therapy topic for today. And that topic is how culture and cultural norms affect sexuality and intimacy, things of that nature. And so I work on a platform where I get an opportunity to interact with people around the world who do therapy, couples, stuff like that. So the most unique thing that I've come across when it comes to cultural norms when it in regard to relationships and expectations is what I have experienced is that um, the aspect of arranged marriages in Asian culture. Um, what I have seen come out of that is a lot of apprehension from the younger people wanting to, who don't really want to go down that path. Like most of these young people don't really want to get married nowadays anyway. So, but the idea of an arranged marriage is something that I've seen people in Asian culture struggle with. The other thing is, man, I had it in my mind. Oh, in the Middle East, the the dynamics of relationships are interesting. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna say it's interesting because I don't want to say that thing, and I don't, like I don't want that to be an individual thing. I don't think it is. I think it's a cultural thing of how. Well, let me say this. There were some traditional things that I saw in a Middle Eastern marriage ceremony, like how the guy has the guy goes to meet the new the fiance's family, and there's all these different types of ceremonies, and yeah, it's just a unique take on relationships and things of that nature. And another thing that I've experienced in my conversations is that um, the LGBTQ population is still relatively taboo. It's not to say it doesn't exist, but it's very taboo, and um, but there are a younger crowd, like 30s, 40s, and they're pretty open minded about certain things. So it's interesting that to watch the traditional values merge with today's values where people are more focused on themselves and their individual happiness versus sustaining cultural norms. But if you would like to share your thoughts on those cultural norms, things you. Oh, and there's also a young lady who is, I want to say her heritage is African, but she's also, I don't know, but whatever it is, she is waiting for her father to find her a husband, but still also wanting to live a normal life as a person that's in their 20s. So I think there's some interesting cultural things about how sexuality is affected by cultural norms. But if you would like to share any story in the comments, please do so. If I have misquoted something, please correct me. Again, nothing I say is all inclusive, as there are several factors that contribute to everybody's story. Have a beautiful night.